Hey, what's up, ball washers? It's Ryan Logan here, host of the Ball Washer Podcast. I'm very excited to bring you our first product review of the Ball Washer Podcast. This thing is incredible. No better way to start than with the Chip Caddie. This is your all-in-one chipping and putting home simulator that I absolutely fell in love with after seeing on Instagram, and I can't wait. I was lucky enough to get my hands on one, and I want to go through it and show you guys everything it has to offer because I'm telling you what, guys, this is a must if you're a golfer. Hey there, all right, let's get into it. The Chip Caddie, the short game golf simulator. I love this product. I saw him on Instagram, met him at the golf show while I was doing an appearance for the Ball Washer Podcast, and was able to get my hands on one, bring it home, and now I got to show it to you guys because I love this product. Before we get into the game, I want to talk a little bit about setup, right? Be honest with you, to set up the frame was a little bit difficult for me. Now I'm a hot-headed, impatient person, so I know you level heads out there will be able to set it up with no issues. But it did take a little bit of time to set up. You got to get it exactly right to make sure you get everything locked in place. But it is a product that I can see myself setting up quicker in the future. Now that I've done it once, I think I'll be able to get right into it and boom, get it set up, and we're playing golf. The other thing, as you can see now, is the fantastic hardware for the game. You got the projector screen, state-of-the-art, super, super easy to zoom and dial in. Next to that is the camera and the computer that houses the Chip Caddie game. Then you got your little tripod light to help bring it all together. Now, one thing with the setup as we come back out and show you the game is the calibration of the game. That was what I really struggled with, and to be honest with you, I wish they would walk you through it a little bit better in the instructions. But once I got on the phone with customer service, I was really able to dial it in. I could not get putts to read for the life of me. So once I called customer service, we got into the system, figured it out, and hopefully they'll be able to improve those instructions in the future. But that'd be my one major knock on the setup is just the calibration. It takes a little time to get right, but once you get it right, you're good to go. Now, I would suggest every time you're playing the game, every time you fire everything up, calibrate it again. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't take much time. And you'll be able to make sure that that ball's getting locked in every single time. So let's get into the game now. I am so excited to show you guys the Chip Caddie short game golf simulator. As you can see, I don't have high ceilings, and I got ductwork up here. The Chip Caddie's perfect for it. It'll truly fit anywhere in your house. So if you're somebody who's always wanted a simulator like myself, you've never had maybe $20,000 to put one in, or the room, the Chip Caddie is perfect for you. Now, let's get into the game. Got a couple of thoughts on it, but I want to show you my favorite parts of it and let you really dive into this. The other thing, real quick, is the price point. Just under $1,500 will get you everything you see here, and I wish that was a little bit less. If they could get that price to maybe $1,000, I think more consumers would really jump in on it, especially those casual golf fans who just wanted to have fun with their friends. But again, they're a smaller company working out, so maybe that's something that they'll adjust in the future as the company grows. But yeah, $1,500 just under for the Chip Caddie, but you get everything you see here, and it really comes nicely packed. Great travel kit with the projector screen, and they take care of all of your needs, including a little plug-in extender, a plug-in extender. Sorry, that's plug-in extender. All right, let's get into it. Here are your modes: the Shoot to Advance, the Stroke Play, Open Practice. Shoot to Advance is by far my favorite way to play it right now. But I want to just show you, before we get into that, we'll get into Open Practice and just give you a little taste of what it's got. So, practice speed. Green speed, you can go super fast. Honestly, 10's pretty normal, and playing here in Michigan, you're not going to see more than that unless you're at a high-end course. Maybe we'll get up to 11, 12, 13. But 10's pretty standard, I would say, for around the state of Michigan, at least the golf courses I've played. So let's get into it. And as we load, again, it's very simple. This control pad is your best friend when it comes to the Chip Caddie. You want to have this on you at all times because it's how you navigate the game. So let's get in. As you can see, we have different targets because it's the practice mode. Up in the top right, I love this feature. I did not know they had this before I brought it home. Current shot, previous shot. It shows you all of the information. You got the aim tallies up there that you use with the control pad. So we got a ball locked in. Also, using red balls for this picks it up better. And those are provided for you as well from Chip Caddie. So let's just hit one here and show you what it's all like. Again, look at that reaction time. Right as it touches the screen, boom, it's gone. Oh, and we'll put that right next to the 40-yarder. It's very accurate, and to my surprise, to be honest with you, I've had a couple different variations of, I guess you could call them simulators on phones, TVs, and the accuracy was not great. The Chip Caddie has impressed me so far with the accuracy. We'll hit one more here, and then I'll get into another game mode to show you what that game mode looks like. Let's go a little bit shorter here. Oh, and you can see that's one thing I've noticed. It just read me as I took a shot. So that's one thing I noticed that it will do. If you move the club around a little bit too much or you get in the way a little bit, it'll take it away from you. So let's hit another one here. Takes off right down the center, right where we aimed it, and boom, we're sitting it right next to the 40-yarder again. It's so true to the shot that you're hitting. That's, again, one of my favorite parts of it. All right, we got a ball placed. That little ping you hear, that's what that is, ball placed. Now let's go to a different mode, and we'll show you what that one's all about. Like I said, this has been my favorite mode to play in, shoot to advance. One player, so what this shows you, we'll go to course 1. What this shows you is holes to play. You can play all 18. You can play 5, 6, 7. You can play 15, 14, 13. It doesn't matter. Green speed, we're keeping it at 10. Max score per hole. So this is one of my favorite things. You can go no max, 4, and you can go all the way down to 12, I believe. So we're going to go to 4 here. What max score per hole is, it's shoot to advance. So if you get it inside the gimme circle on your first try, boom, you advance to the next one, your score is 1. If it takes you 4 tries, your score is 4, and we're going to get you on to the next one because it's pretty embarrassing. You probably got to chug a beer or something if you do that at my house. So let's get into it. We're all set here. Now, as this loads, I want to make sure you guys know chipcaddie.com is the website if you want to check this out. But the Ball Washer podcast, you guys, make sure you're following it, subscribing to it, and checking out everything we have. The Ball Washer podcast on YouTube. You find all the information on the end screen here. But I love this game. I'm having so much fun with it. It's the perfect thing. I've had my wife down here playing with it, and I won't let the 2-year-old touch it yet, but I don't want him screwing anything up. All right, so we got a 22-yard shot here. Distance is 66 feet. As you can see, we got a little left to right slope, and this is one of my other suggestions when you're playing this game. As you can see, the distance is 66 feet, right? Some might go, that's on. I can hit a 60-footer with a putt. If you're using the Chip Caddie to practice, lock in your golf game, I don't think you're using it for the right reasons anyways. But putting it that far on a simulator like this is not going to help your game out at all. It's too far. You got to push it. I don't think it'll translate well to the actual course. But again, the Chip Caddie I think is more designed, at least in my eyes, as a have some buddies over, have some drinks, and mess around, bet a few bucks, have some fun, chipping. But also, if you want to use it for practice, I've been doing that. I've been using it, though, for my wedge practice, really getting down good swings with the wedge. And short putts are fantastic, but it's these longer ones that I'd suggest chipping every time. So we're 22 yards out. We're going to go right at it just to show you here. Another great response, and that's going to be a little deep. A little deep. So that's the gimme circle that you see. So now I'm on shot 2, which is obviously my score would be 2 if I hit it in here. One thing I love, it just reminded me when the ball came flying back to me, I love that this screen is tight enough that this ball comes back. You can see my side profile and what it looks like. I'm not that big of a fan of moving a lot, so that the fact that the ball comes back to me, oh, that sounds sad just saying it to myself. All right, let's try this again. We got to get inside this circle here. Again, another great response time, and I think, slow down, slow down. Whew, still a quick green. But you can see, again, how accurate it is, and I got to at least get through one of these, or I'm going to be embarrassed. So, let's try again. Just a little chip, get it going down that hill that's right there. Slow down. All right. Now I am just embarrassing myself in a product review. Awesome. But you can see again how, so again, there it is. Max score 4 puts you to the next hole because you're embarrassing and you owe money to your friends. Here we go. 27 yards over water. Let's hit a good one here and see if we can get it close. Roll out for me. Whew, one more. When you hear that boom, you know that the ball's locked in as well. Here we go. One more. Oh, that's got to be good. That's got to be real good. Come on, get inside that circle. Whew! I can't leave on not getting one of them, guys. Cannot leave on not getting one of them. There we go. Like that one a little bit better. Sit next to it. There we go. So, score is 3, total score is 7, going on into the next hole. And let's bring this back to the main screen because I want to wrap it up with a couple of thoughts about just how great of a product this is and what I think you can really do with it. So the Chip Caddie, short game golf simulator, you saw it there. Fantastic product. I highly recommend it. I'm so happy I have one here in my basement. It's so much fun. Can't wait to have people over and enjoy it with me. Check it out, chipcaddie.com. All the links are in the description below as well. Follow the Ball Washer Podcast on YouTube and really check out the Chip Caddie product. I love it, man. The people who create it are great people. Like I said, a couple of things I would adjust here or there. When it comes to calibration, price might be a little too steep. But again, it's a new product that they're working on, and it's a fantastic product that any golfer would want to have in their home. So again, tell me what you think about this product. ChipCaddie.com, all the information. Ball Washer Podcast. Make sure you're following it, subscribing to it. We're gonna have a good time. More product reviews to come as well. We'll see you.